Is that Zach? Fucking, god damn it. God damn it. God. Is that Zacdeath? I can't hear you. Zacdeath?
Hello? Hello?
I can hear Zacdeath. Is
Oh
that
my God.
Is that Zacdeath? My least favorite
Yes.
member of the pronoun? Zach, you fucking idiot. You thought I'd really interview you? You of all people? All your friends here are laughing at you.
Oh, no.
Me, Zach.
No,
I'm your friend. Bring it in, bud. Let's do this interview.
Oh, okay.
Now, Zach, you are the most enigmatic of the pronoun members. The most mysterious. I'd just like to start this off by saying Zacdeath is a skeleton, and his pronouns are he, him. So I'd like you all in the comments to respect that. But you are the most enigmatic pronoun member. No one knows anything about you except that you are a skeleton. You like riddles, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that might be part of a riddle that you hate. But what can you tell us about yourself, Zacdeath? You're sort of the quiet one of the bunch. You're the George Harrison or the Dennis Wilson.
I mean, you basically just said it all, you know.
Right.
I am just a skeleton, you know.
Yeah, that is your lore. One of the many lore bits of the pronoun.
There's a lot of lore. Too much lore, quite frankly.
Yeah, that's what this interview series is for, to like sort of straighten out the lore.
Explain the lore, yeah. The deep lore.
Of the pronoun. Will we ever know what Simon's gender is? Perhaps not. Maybe that's one of the things the writers forgot about.
Yeah,
But
I like to think it's goyim, but you know.
That's retarded. But Zach, tell us about yourself. What do you want the people to know? You've been on. I want to know the breakdown of people on the episodes. I feel like you've been on a lot of them.
Yeah.
I feel like more than me.
My mic's been fucked for like 90% of them.
Yeah, you had that one deep voice for one time.
Deep voice,
Zach.
I think one of those times it was just my voice, because if I talk too much, or like I don't drink enough water on a day for whatever reason, my voice will just die.
Yeah, your bones dehydrate.
Yeah,
I need
to, yeah.
Yeah, you need wet bones.
Yeah, otherwise I become dry bones. The Mario.
Yeah, and you do the xylophone effect and you fall down.
Oh God, no!
Well, you get back up in a couple seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still traumatic.
It's inconvenient. You can't drive a motor vehicle while doing that. You know, you have a job. So Zach, what's your IP address? What's your home address? What's your first, last, and middle name? What's your bank account?
Redacted.
Are you a fan of these interview series, Zach? Have you seen the other interviews? Do you know what's coming ahead? Do you know what's up ahead?
All the other interviews
that
have come out.
Are you a big pronoun fan, Zach? You watch all the pronouns?
I have watched our own stuff, and it is funny. I think we are a very interesting group of people.
Yeah.
Clearly. With all our little quirks and tisms.
They sort of represent America's great melting pot ideals.
Yeah. The great divide.
And that we lean pretty far right with some few outliers.
I don't even think that's true.
I think it
like
is.
Maybe Jelly. Maybe.
Kajoro,
and I guess like Rito, if we include Rito.
Shinisawa,
well, Rito's like center-ish.
Sean.
Even center leftish.
Seatol.
Yeah, Seatol famously far right.
Seatol's a fake activist. Seatol's a paid actor.
Activist. Wait, no.
What's the word for someone? Seatol's a bad actor. Seatol pretends to be a liberal, a leftist, to make other leftists feel bad. Do you think one man could really make that many noises with their chair if they weren't trying to sabotage the left?
Oh, so you're saying that they're like a opposed law sort of thing?
Yeah,
they're like,
he works for the Daily Wire. Actually,
I see. It all makes sense now.
He's a character. He's like Sam Hyde.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Could you imagine if like half the people in Proanon were like just a Sam Hyde bit? Oh god!
I would believe it.
I'd fucking believe exactly
because none of them are funny. That's why I would believe it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Evil.
Zach, you won't fucking distract me. Zach, I will find out personal information about you. What's your childhood like? What was
it like?
Yeah, what's your childhood
like? It was a lot of moving. That's what it was.
Oh, I asked you.
Basically, there is no hometown if you're asking
Yeah.
that. Literally, I've not lived in a place for
What?
more than,
Yeah.
except for recently, for more than like 10 years, really.
Yeah. What graveyard did they dig you out of?
Um, just a random one, my God.
You unmarked an unmarked grave.
Yeah,
Uh,
they just found me one day.
yeah. Yeah. You like Frankenstein's monster, but Mr. Death, your father, built you out of bones in an unmarked grave, and called you Zach.
Yeah,
Because you can.
remembered by God.
That's pretty poetic. That's pretty poetic
Yeah.
for a skeleton boy.
Yeah.
So, what was your internet history like before the PCP, Zacdeath?
See, that's the interesting thing. Because I grew up moving around so much, as I just did, basically no internet until I was like in middle school. So like even then though I did have like cringe moments, I would watch. Ooh, how cringe do I want to tell? Ooh.
I want all of it, Zach. You got
Okay,
knock you down.
I'll give some real secret lore. Because I found this series again. Early internet, like literally when I was like adolescent, I suppose. I would watch shit like Shane Dawson.
I believe it. You do have
when
Shane
Dawson was doing blackface.
Yeah. I that's what I meant. I believe you. I 100% believe you watched. I think you would still watch Shane Dawson. I think you would love that. Just from what I know of you, Zach.
No, he fucked his cat.
Yeah, we're dog fuckers. We're dog fucker family.
Yeah. There's dog fuckers and there's cat fuckers.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's one that we cannot.
There's a line we can't. Yeah. If you start fucking cats, what's next? Fucking women?
Just because you fucking pussy, I guess. Yeah. But no, like early adolescence, I would watch very cringe shit on the internet. Because I was a cringe child.
Yeah.
And then like before and before Procrastinators, before I watched them, I'd mostly just watch like political commentators and stuff, really. And like atheists.
Amazing Atheists.
You ever heard of like yeah, I did watch some of him, not most. Didn't like him though. Even then. Because he's so gay.
Is he actually gay?
Yeah, he stuck a banana up his ass.
That doesn't mean he's gay. That means he's
okay.
Likes fruit. He's fruity. That means he's gay.
Which means he's gay. He's fruity. He's fucking goofy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did watch some of him. Didn't like him all that much, really.
Because of the gay
like,
thing.
Yeah, mostly.
I agree with all his views. It's just
yeah.
Why banana? There's so many better things you could put up your butt.
I don't know, dude. He also like put like I think it was boiling oil on his genitals as well.
What a freak! That's what happens when you live an atheist life. When you don't have God.
Yeah, and you have no God to guide you. Yeah, I know. That's why I've seen the light. Actually, I am going to use this interview as the opportunity to say I'm turning to Christ. Okay, I've physically turned to my chair towards Christ.
Yeah, your roommate Christ, Jesus Christ.
Is Christ in the room with you?
Yeah, of course, he's always with us, Zach.
God bless.
Puts hand on shoulder.
Oh no!
Like in a youth pastory way.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was imagining. Oh yeah. So yeah, just by like before, and then I got into anime because I didn't always like anime, right? So eventually, like in like 2008, I suppose 2009, something like that. Like when I was in like, how old would I be? Let me calculate this shit out real quick, because I'm bad at math.
35.
Stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
You would probably went to 2009.
Yeah, 2009.
Probably like 5th grade. Probably like 5th grade.
So like
you're part of the middle generation of phone on with me and Rita.
Yeah.
And Kajura, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, so I would just like watch anime, and then I eventually got into Digi, right? Because Digi would do anime reviews. Because after I would finish a show,
You
I
type
would
it
go
on
onto
Google.
YouTube. Yeah,
Black
review.
Butler review.
Yeah, unironically, I have done that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's what you do.
I liked Black Butler. I still like Black Butler.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the gays, I guess.
What a
Um,
character arc, going from hating Amazing Atheist to liking
yeah,
Black
yeah,
Butler.
Amazing Atheists hate him. It's different type of gays, you know. One's Bishonen and uh Shota, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah.
And the other's full ass hairy ass
So,
motherfucker.
so it's the grown men part. You like men, just not grown men.
Oh no, I don't like where this interview is going, dude. Kuhn.
I'm just
Quite
I'm just, I'm
frankly,
just asking questions, Zach.
Just asking questions.
I'm
I
quoting
think
you.
you're trying to frame this interview. But yeah. So, and once I got into Digi, right, and then from Digi, not pronoun, but procrastinators. I keep mixing them in my head because like pronouns, it's better syllables, right? To
Pronoun
say
is better than PCP.
it's easier to say. Like
Yes.
PCP is so long to say when you can just say pronoun. It's
Pronoun.
like rolls off the tongue easy.
Yeah. Did you watch any other anime reviewers? Any Mother's Basement? Any?
No, I always
Giggits?
thought he was.
He's sponsoring this episode, Zach.
Oh fuck! You didn't tell me beforehand.
I'll cut it out. Okay.
Oh shit! I take it back. Jeff, you're my favorite. Mother's Basement. Can I live in the basement? Can I
live
come
in
down
your
there?
Mother's Basement?
How's your mother doing?
Can I help you film your girlfriend's OnlyFans?
Ooh. I don't think he's. Well, maybe he's hiring. I don't know. I don't know the lore. I genuinely also I don't know any of the current lore for any of the people involved in the PCP. I have literally no idea because I don't use any social media, so
Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
like negative. Like I feel like a boomer talking to people my age. I'm like, what's that darn internet? Probably because I also again didn't get onto the internet really until I was like in middle school, / high school. So for me, the internet is like I am very not well, I'm tech literate because I can make computers and shit, but I'm like
You're not social
I don't-
literate. You have autism.
yeah,
you're
exactly.
saying. You have internet autism.
Internet, yeah, I just don't. It's because I don't have the same like sort of milestones a lot of the same people around my age do, right? Because they were on the internet at that time already, right?
Yeah, so it's impossible
Yeah.
for you to make a Twitter account. I get it.
I mean, I could, but I just don't. I don't know why people use Twitter. I don't
know.
understand.
I use Twitter pretty frequently. Then I stopped like a year ago, about a year ago, maybe less. Then I tried to get back on it like the other day, and I was like, this is nothing. I think you're right, and that's people just hop social media sites. It's on the internet, but once you like break that addiction chain, like it's hard to get back on the horse.
Mhm.
I think it is just kind of like a forced habit of using like social media platforms. And once you stop doing it, it's like, oh yeah, this is kind of dumb. I have no reason to do this.
Mhm.
So I commend you, Zach.
Well-
You have a lot of weird
well-
quirks like that, Zach.
I just think like if you want to talk to people and you want to get their actual like opinions and stuff, Discord's just a way better way to do that. And or like any other way you can actually like talk to somebody. I don't see the idea and the reason behind having a text argument because I've done this before with like Simon, right, where we have a text argument
You've
and then
done it
we'll
with a lot
talk
of
to each other and we'll like, yeah, we were like, it doesn't really like feel the same. It feels like if we could just talk it out, it would be a lot easier and better. Because like there's so much misunderstandings when you're trying to understand somebody who's typing to you what they actually mean, and I think it makes you angrier at the other person for what might just be like a small miscommunication, right?
Yeah.
I just really don't like text form communication unless it's like in letter form, in which case like you're writing out your whole like beliefs in such a long format that the other person can't just like interrupt you and go, yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
like I do when we talk.
Yeah, obviously.
I try to do it with voice too, but sometimes you flow through it. This is kind of
It's like
jumping
an
ahead of,
American
but
thing.
yeah, I am American. You're a dirty foreigner.
Well, yeah, it's because in America we like fight for the conversation, whereas in like foreign countries they like sort of like European countries sort of have like this thing where it's like give and take sort of thingy. Where
Yeah, like give and take
everyone's-
from Europe.
give and
We
take.
know.
Oh yeah.
We-
Fucking crack the code.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it sounded like you had something else you wanted.
Yeah, I was gonna jump ahead a little bit. We'll come back to the early days
Hmm.
because when I first met you in the VadCon 4 Discord server, We all did make fun of you because you talk like a robot. It's not. You used to
I
talk
type
you type like a
like a
robot.
robot.
Like
That's
I
just
do
how
not
I am
understand.
in like professional and or like not people I know. I'll just assume they're morons and talk like a robot trying to explain like
Which does make you seem like a crazy person. You understand that, right?
what do you mean?
When you did that, like you don't talk like that normally, but when you like forcibly like stilt your speech and talk like super overly clear, guess to say, I don't know. It makes you look like a weirdo. It makes you like a robot freak, and
I just
we
like
didn't
being
make fun of you
understood.
for it.
Okay.
Not yeah, but like the weird thing was that you don't talk like that any after that. After that one interaction, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you talk normally. So I guess we bullied it out of you.
It was literally because I just didn't know you people. So it's just like,
Yeah.
yes, I am uncomfortable in this situation. Therefore, I will talk as stiltedly as I can to make sure I'm understood, but not like because I just don't know you. I did not know you at the time. I was not like scared or anything. It was just like I'm a shy boy. I am a,
I just
in
imagine
real
you
life.
typing.
In real life, I barely talk above a whisper in public. It's like pretty
Yeah.
bad.
You have your mic gain up to like 50 plus 50 decibels. It's like I'm Zacdeath. If that's someone in the room
I'm a
saw you.
mumble rapper.
Yeah. But
I'm
Zach,
mumbling all the time.
I want to talk
Hey.
about Adventure Quest.
Oh God.
Tell me about Adventure Quest, Zachary.
That I should have brought that up with early internet. So earlier in my life, I got late to the internet, but I wasn't late enough that I missed Adventure Quest and or Artix Entertainment as an industry business that makes money off of children by getting their parents' credit cards. It's evil. Artix Entertainment is evil. So
You don't mean
for
that.
those who don't know, Artix Entertainment, Adventure Quest, is this company made by this guy in fucking someplace in America. I can't remember where. Um, and the point is, it's a game industry sort of thingy where they make these flash games, or they made these flash games that would be free to play, but they had like a membership thing you could buy. Um, with some of them, it was for like their first few games, you bought it once and you were done. It was like paying a $40 or sometimes like just $30. Still bad though. For to buy a flash game, right? So already that's like,
Well,
okay. I mean,
Binding of Isaac's a
they're
flash
fun
game.
games. They're fun games and they're huge, right? They're gigantic.
I mean,
There's like
if
and
you,
they keep getting bigger. Like still to this day, there's being updates made to Adventure Quest, to Dragon Fable, to Mech Quest. These are games that came out 10 plus years easily. I think 13 plus years easily for some of them. I don't know how old Adventure Quest might be. Adventure Quest might actually be super old.
it's definitely older than 2012.
Yeah,
So,
it's
which I mean,
literally it's super old. That one in
and if
particular.
you compare it to like WoW at the time, like a monthly subscription is like so much worse than like just paying $30 for like that made more
Okay,
sense back in the day than it does now, right?
well, that's with Adventure Quest, but Adventure Quest was single player. In 2008, I believe, I started playing in 2009. Well, that's not entirely true, but my original account got banned. Um, I started playing Adventure Quest Worlds, which was the sequel to
Oh
Adventure
yeah,
Quest. That was the MMO they made. That was subscription based and was $50 for a year, which I think is better than WoW was at the
yeah.
time.
I think WoW's like $10 at least.
However, it is a flash game.
But is it bad? But you paid for it, so do you think it's better than
I
WoW?
did play both. I did play
I
both,
mean,
and I
some
would
people
say
just like
I would play Adventure Quest more. So,
as WoW went
yeah.
on, I only heard people complain more and more about it.
I think WoW. Okay, I think it's a difference in like art style, really, because Adventure Quest Worlds like still looks good, whereas I think WoW has always looked like kind of shitty.
Well, it's hard
Just because
to
it is a
really 3D.
3D
Yeah,
MMO, yeah. Whereas like Adventure Quest Worlds is like a 2D, so therefore like the art style just looks nice and will always look nice because it's like, oh yes, um, we don't have to worry about like making a 3D model for this shit
yeah.
and it moving in a 3D space. So even though it's like way smaller. Although I will say, Adventure Quest Worlds nowadays game is gigantic just because again they update. Artix Entertainment updates weekly. That means so imagine if you will any game that updates week. That's insane. No game does that. Literally nothing does that.
And they have multiple games going on though, don't they? Do they all update weekly?
They don't always receive updates weekly. The other games, Adventure Quest Worlds though, has not missed a week in like literally, I don't even know how long, like maybe 8+ years, dude. It's insane.
I remember TV. I think I remember TV commercials for Adventure Quest.
Yeah,
it was pretty big at the time. I guess, like I remember playing the free version of Adventure Quest and maybe Adventure Quest Worlds. I don't know. I guess I just never thought it was. I never thought to like really dig myself into it. I never downloaded. I never got really big into any MMO though. Really.
For context for the listeners, the reason why Dune Kun has brought this up, I'm a huge fan of. Well, I say fan. I've played the fuck out of all the Artix games. And like, yeah, I didn't really state that earlier, so I just wanted to clarify for anyone like, why are these motherfuckers talking about Adventure Quest? Where did that come from?
I mean, the whole video interview is I was talking about a random podcast we both like. So
true. I'm just trying to give some.
I think people can understand that you like Adventure
somebody
Quest.
To grab onto.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So is Adventure Quest Worlds, would you say it is the best Artix Entertainment game, or is there some hidden gems in there?
It is the one with the most potential. I think the best one is Dragon Fable, but that is like basically done for the most part. Adventure Quest. If Artix, the guy running it, had just done a few things differently, he could have had like the biggest game. Like, you have no idea. This game could have been gigantic because it's looked as good as it does right now since 2008 and 9. And if they had just like somehow made it mobile, which they can do,
it doesn't have a mobile port.
So somebody's been able to make it, but officially no. Because this is a thing. These motherfuckers for years just didn't put any like actual development into the game. They just put development into making the weekly release. So here's the dichotomy here. Because they had weekly releases, they just kept getting new shit added to the game, right? So they could never fix the old shit that was broken. And because they put so much emphasis on every week there will be a game update, it's like, oh, so we can't like have like long stretches of no updates to work on the game and fix it. No, more content. It was like, it's very tiring if you actually play it week to week. I don't, because if you do, like, it's like every single week you have to play a whole new fucking release that is just the same fucking 10 fetch quests over and over again. Game is very repetitive. However, I think if at the time, like 2008, 2009, even like 2010 and 11, they could have made that game worldwide. I mean, it's still huge, like big. It still has daily. It still has like 20,000 people active, like at any given time. I think. Maybe not too correct. I'm not sure. It's like over several servers. But there was times where it was like at 100,000 people playing at a time. For a Flash game.
Yeah.
That could have been insane. Like if they just like were able to like
20,000
get investments and stuff, they could have easily. And somebody did try to buy it, and Artix said no.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not going to sell my game. It was like for several $1 million. It was like 200 million or something stupid.
I feel like the goodwill from that is still like enough to keep it, even if after a buyout. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with that decision not to sell it.
Not to sell, I think,
because whoever's gonna buy it is just gonna shut it down like Club Penguin, because if it doesn't make enough money.
I mean, this game prints money. This is like their biggest like money maker.
Yeah,
it literally helped them make enough money to make a 3D rendition of it, a 3D sequel, which is called Adventure Quest 3D. Shocker.
Yeah.
Not as good. Not.
I imagine. Yeah.
Awful. It's like, imagine early WoW, but it looks worse.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It's hard to make a 3D MMO That's why nobody fucking does it anymore. they'll make gotcha games versions of MMOs, I guess, but like even those aren't technically MMOs because it's so hard client side, server side to have like an MMO because like having all these characters interact with each other would be a pain in the ass. For a reference for what I'm talking about like Genshin Impact, for example, right?
Or like
That's the reason
MOBAs,
why
where
like
like
it's
if you have
instant
5 or 6 players on each team, like doing it, like, but not like a lot at
Yeah.
forever. Like WoW goes on forever all the time, but like a battle royale, like Fortnite, is 100 players at one time for like a certain amount of time, and then you can go down.
It decreases
Yeah,
quite fast.
yeah,
And to be fair, like that's also like how do I phrase it? It's like different. There's not like you don't have to worry about like people's inventories and stuff as much as you do. Like
yeah,
you do like their instant inventories, but you don't have to worry about it like over like
forever.
yeah,
A
yeah.
decade.
They could keep building and building and building. For example, in Adventure Quest Worlds, a game I've played for literally like 13, 14 years, I have like over 200 or sorry, not 200, well, maybe 200, like 100,000 items in that game. And so they have to, or maybe not 100,000, maybe it's 200 or 20,000. I think it's 20,000. Sorry, math is bad. Yeah. So like every time I go to check all my items, the game does lag. And I can't actually go check the items one by one because the scroll wheel is so bugged because, well, they don't expect you to have that many items. But that's an example of a character or a player in a game like this that has been playing for years, right? So it's just like, and they have to remember all that information server side, and so you just do that and multiply it by like, I don't know. There's probably like literally thousands of people with accounts that are either as big or bigger than mine, at least. So I'm probably in the top 1%, I'd imagine, maybe even 0.1%, because I played that game to death and spent a lot of money in that game. Not gonna lie. Too much money.
Yeah, I imagine most people.
I don't want to talk about that.
I mean, like at least like 50% of the people are like people like me who played it when they were kids and like left their accounts.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no. I'm talking about active people that play the game.
Oh, active people. So and still 1% of the active people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, Zach. You have a problem. So what are these updates? Would you say these are like you mentioned fetch quests? Are they like how big? Like how
you
much?
Want me to
how
explain
much?
the basic gameplay loop? Okay.
No, I remember. Well, I think everybody
Well, I can
knows
just
the
explain it.
MMO. Go kill 5 mobs and go get these items and
Yeah.
trade them with this guy.
Right, but in this game, you click on the screen and you press one of 5 keys to kill it. One of which you never press, which is 1. So really, it's one of 4 keys. It's a very repetitive game.
Well,
There's like no strategy really at all.
Yeah, I was asking.
Especially when you have all the classes like I do, for the most part.
I was wondering, like, how much content is added every week. I meant to say,
Like the size of it is very minor, but it adds up, right? It's like they'll add 10 quests, a map. Well, I mean, it's not that minor. It's like a whole ass map, right?
a new map
most
a
of the
week.
time. Yeah. So there's a lot of reused assets in this game. A lot. But for the maps, a lot of it is just new art. But that's the thing, it's 2D, so they just have to have a guy
Draw a picture.
who just draws it. Yeah. For each screen. So there's like 5 to 10 screens seems to be like the number for a new map. Unless they're like they like to reuse the Battle On a lot, which is like the main area you start in. They like to reuse that a lot. Because oh no, Battle On's getting attacked, or oh no, this week this shit's happening. Oh no, the Battle On's now called Battle Off. It's a real map, by the way.
That's retarded.
That's in the Mirror universe.
That's a bit silly.
It's still called Battle Off though. Shouldn't it be called like, I don't know, what's the opposite of battle?
Peace off.
Peace off. Peace off. That's like saying fuck off. Oh no, you can't have that in your game.
Peace
Made
off.
for teenagers apparently. It's rated T for teen, I think.
Is it
probably because man, that's probably how many the age of the people playing it anyway. I imagine like literally everyone I've talked to that plays this game still is like 20 plus, like no meme.
Yeah. Do you think kids these days even play Flash games, Zach? I
I mean,
guess,
you can't even.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, did they go to addicting
Yeah.
games? Did they go to
I bet that there must be some people
Miniclip?
that go to Newgrounds, right?
Mm,
Still, I'd imagine. But like, no, I
like,
imagine they just go to the same 5 sites everyone else goes to, and then they use Steam for video games.
the novelty of computer lab is completely lost on this generation
Yeah.
because they have the internet on their phones at all times and can
Well,
use them
it's not even
anytime.
just that. It's like their computers are also like decent. Whereas like, I don't know about you, growing up, I had a computer that was older than me, I think.
Yeah.
Uh that was like literally it was from Mexico. The case was literally from like some Mexican company. It was made by like some Mexican company. I don't know how it got to me all the way in like well, I don't know where I was living at the time because I moved around with it. Um but like yeah. It was just like oh, all right, this is what I'm working with. What can I play? Oh, only browser-based games? Man, I sure hope this doesn't lead to long-lasting consequences. Ooh, hey, what's this Artix Entertainment, guys? What are they about? Uh, 14
Yeah.
years later,
Yeah.
I've played this game, but I probably have like no meme, no joke. Like I don't know how many hours in that fucking game. Like over like 50,000 or something. I'm not even joking. How much time is that?
50,000
50,000? I have
hours.
no idea. I have no idea how many hours that actually is. Like,
I cannot. Well, 50,000 hours is
yeah.
50,000 hours.
That'd be 2,000 days. I could see it.
That makes sense. Yeah, I believe it.
I can fucking actually see it. That's terrible.
Do you regret that time, Zach? Would you have preferred to do other things? If given a time machine, would you say young Zacdeath, little baby bones? Go
I
do
don't
something
believe
else?
in regretting. I don't believe in regret. It's not a real thing.
Well,
It's a moral spook.
I'm giving you a time machine, Zach, and you just gonna spin in my face.
And I'm not using it to save Hitler from Hitler.
Save Hitler?
Yeah,
You would
from
use
Hitler.
it to save Hitler?
Save him from himself.
Like mentally,
I'd
or
be
like
no,
from
Hitler,
shooting
no,
himself,
you don't,
or like
no,
giving him advice?
Like, don't do it, Hitler. Don't kill the Jews. We got other things. Go back to your art, Hitler. Come on. You could be an animal rights activist. Come on. That's what I mean. What do you think I meant by save Hitler?
Do
you think I'm a Nazi? Do you think I want to stop Hitler from shooting himself?
No, Zach. I think you're a neo-Nazi, not a Nazi.
I actually find Nazis super cringe, like as a concept, like neo-Nazis specifically.
I think
it's like it's a dead ass ideology. Get over it. You fucking lost. Your guy lost.
It's just extreme hipsterism, like
real.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I live in the South, so I feel the same way about people like the Confederacy and stuff. I'm like, you guys lost. Like they love America, but also the people who didn't like America.
Dude, all I'm saying is state rights. State rights.
I mean, I believe in states' rights, but like not slavery. But not slavery. Like I mean, I agree with states' rights, but like the Confederacy specifically was about like slavery. Like they wanted slaves.
Yeah.
Like that was their main.
And to be fair, later on though, it was also like what was happening in that war is a little nuanced because they were just like murdering motherfuckers.
I'm not saying if you're a person in 1865. I'm saying now in the present day. What is the like? What is it?
If in the present day you're like pro Confederacy, yeah, you're kind of a piece of shit. I think
like. For no reason.
Or you've just been like sort of brainwashed and it's kind of sad at that point. It's like, oh.
That was a weird moment like in high school. Like I understood it like, you know, rednecks are rednecks. But like when I was in high school and I like met like people I thought who were like regular like liberal leftists, you know, these pronoun drinkers or whatever. And they were like, no, I kind of like the rebel flag, you know. Like what? I mean,
it is a nice looking flag.
The design is okay, but like no, but they're like, you know what it stood for. I was like, I don't know. White people be like, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, to go back to the actual stuff. Yes, I remember being on. I was like, I remember DOS, Windows XP, and then like Windows 10.
Wow, you really grew up with the internet. That's crazy.
Well, I have an older brother, and he had a computer. So I remember like floppy disk. Like my computer had a floppy disk.
I was the older brother, so that's the difference here.
Yeah,
because yeah.
Before I could like read, I knew what a computer was.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Floppy disk. Bring back floppy disks. I hate that. I
have a
was so
floppy disk
mad
somewhere.
when computers stopped having like CD and floppy disk drives. Like, what the fuck?
I do make sure when I build a computer, I do put it in a hard or not a hard drive, a disk reader drive.
It's so. Why did they stop doing that?
It's because it takes up space.
Yeah,
This
but
is
like
literally why.
nobody
It's,
is.
it's not even. You can hook up any computer nowadays. It's like a pre-built. You can still hook up like a thing. You just need to
Yeah,
like find a place to put it. It's just cases nowadays. Just also they don't make space for them because they're like, it takes up space and also, nobody's gonna use this,
but
right?
doesn't make computers
Fuck
cheaper.
you. No, it
They're just fucking us, and we have to buy
well,
USB ones.
it does make them cheaper because they don't have to include the optical drive, but like it's like only like $10 to buy an optical drive, like real.
I mean, it's cheaper
I
to
have, like, a
manufacture,
bunch.
maybe, but it doesn't make. It's not cheaper for the consumer. Like they make shoes and iPhones for 10 cents on the dollar.
Right, they,
but
they
like,
don't they
it's
don't
not-
change the price. Yeah, they have not changed the price since they like removed. Well, probably when they originally did like remove it, but nowadays, yeah, it's just a standard, right?
Yeah.
It costs more even to just get one, right? Well, because of course it would, but like, I mean, like just to get a case that like supports it is like, great.
And now they're getting rid of discs on the freaking Xboxes and the PlayStation.
Oh, that's really cringe. Like,
That's
because
awful.
I think there's something special about a physical release. I think it.
I think there's something
physical
special.
release thing.
Something special about the companies not being saying like, "Oh, you can't play this game anymore." Sorry, you don't.
Yeah,
want
because it's digital or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is bullshit. That's super bullshit. It also makes it harder to hack them, I think, if you don't have a disc, because a lot of the ways like people have found in the past to hack these sort of things is through like
the
disk drives.
drives and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I mean, maybe that's like one of the reasons why they're getting rid of it or whatever. But like also like, I mean, people will hack whatever device you create.
Well,
we live in a technology.
Yeah, you can stick a USB drive in it. So
Yeah, exactly.
no, I think it was.
You're not going to take away that.
Do you remember when the Xbox One was coming out? Like you can't play used games on it because then we don't get any money. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I think
I
it's
also
just
remember
that.
the always online bullshit they tried to push with that as well.
So they could always fuck you over.
Yeah.
I think it's just more of that.
Yeah. Well, it's just insanity.
I think
It's just
PlayStation
absolute-
4. If everybody there's no stink about the used games thing, I think PS4 would have probably or PS5 would have done it too. I 100% believe that.
Well, I think any of these companies would have done it. Yeah.
I think they would have
If
done
there
it
was
a
no
fucking
stink,
hell.
they would just been like,
Except Nintendo. Nintendo just would continue to make bad business decisions, but not that kind of bad business decisions. Not a corporatist, just a dumb one for no reason, for no profit. To lose money. Actually, they somehow they always seem to want to lose money. And it's like, what is wrong with you guys? I don't know why they do it. Nintendo.
well, I know why. It's because they're protective of their IP.
Not even
the
talking about that. I'm
Japanese.
talking about like making bad video games.
Like making them bad.
Yeah, like why would they make them? Like why would you make them bad? Like I don't get it. This is going off the rails.
Well, it is sort of because they're protective of their IPs because they don't want to make new. Like that's all I was trying to get at. Maybe I didn't make it clear. Like they don't make like new fucking. I mean, they make them a new Mario game every once in a while, right? But like they don't make new like Star Fox or whatever, or like insert game here that is good and has sold well, but people just like for whatever reason they just don't want to make a new.
I'm not talking about like the Mario Odysseys and the Breath of the Wild. I'm talking about like the Mario Tennises and the Mario Parties. Like Mario Party Superstars has literally everything I've ever wanted, which is the old Mario games, but like new. I can play them on the Switch, and I don't have to dig out an old controller or emulator. And they're like, we're gonna put like 4 maps in this game, and then like never update it, and like never like you don't get any more. It's like, what the fuck? Why? I'll buy them. Just make DLC, and I'll buy the rest of the maps. It's like.
That is infuriating.
But it's like, no. We made the Game Boy Advance Online, and we added this fucking Japanese stick game. We rotate the stick. It's like, can we have Minish Cap? Can we have a fucking Pokemon game? Can we Golden anything? No. Okay.
No. Okay.
Oh, Balls on Super NES. That's cool. I don't know what the fuck they added. What is wrong with? Never mind. Mother 3,
Yeah,
Mother 3 or GBA Online. Mother 3, Nintendo. Let's go.
Let's go.
I was talking to my brother
Is that a
about
thing
that.
they've done, or
They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do
No,
it.
okay.
If they fucking,
Sorry, I
if
have
they did
literally
it,
no idea.
if they did
because
it,
I don't play on this
if they did it, I would literally make a video on my channel apologizing to Nintendo. If
Hear
they,
that, Nintendo?
if you want to do, yeah, if you want a Dune-kun apology, the most gold star anime reviewer, put Mother 3 on the game. I don't even. I own a physical copy of Mother 3 translated, like for the Game Boy Advance. But I just want it on the Game Boy, the Switch. It'd be funny.
It'd be very fun.
Do it, Veggie. I dare you.
Does it even work for anymore?
No, but he pulls the strings.
Ah, I see. He's got connections.
Yeah.
Ah.
But Zach, are you a gamer, Zach? We know Adventure Quest is that your favorite video game?
That's the game. Adventure Quest Worlds is the game I have the most time in. Favorite? Fuck no. Not even close. I do like the game. I'm still positive on it.
Do you still play it?
It's like a when I first played it. Yeah, I do. Like almost like every other week. I do not play weekly though, because I can't keep up with weekly release. I do every other week, and then on the every other week I do the 2 weeks that I missed. Because I am max level in that game. I have the most tricked out shit. I am a god among men. So it takes me like 5 minutes to do a weekly release. So it's not that big.
Does that spark joy, Zach?
No, there is no joy anymore.
It's just to say that you've been playing it for 13 years.
Oh, also for context, with this game, I didn't say this before. I've done like, when I was in my first year of university, I did a bunch of research into this game, as in I was researching all the items and like literally everything in this game and making like spreadsheets upon spreadsheets of this game. I literally made because if you don't know, I'm gonna send you something real quick. Give me a second to find it. I'm not the only one that has done this.
Are we finally getting the Zach research papers?
No, you're not getting access to those. You're getting access to somebody else's research papers though. See this, and maybe put this in the show notes. Whatever. AQW Advanced Mechanics. This is a whole ass website. Because we don't actually know like half the shit about like how this game works. So like there's a directory here that talks about like how damage is calculated, how dots and hots are formulated, and everything like that. Like it's actually pretty expansive. So I was doing like shit like this where I was just like making like stupid spreadsheets and shit, like reviewing every item in the game and seeing which ones worked, because some items just literally didn't work in the game and still don't work in the game. There's like some potions that don't do what they say and shit like that. So like literally nobody knows shit about what actually happens and like works in this game and what doesn't. Like it's just like a broken ass piece of shit that nobody there's like no big YouTubers except for like this guy who's really fucking annoying called
Zacdeath.
Yeah, no. It's called like what is it called? QW. Corey spelled with a K, by the way.
Jelly Beaner?
Ooh, what a bundle of sticks, am I right?
Jelly Beaner, Corey.
Wait, am I allowed to swear on here? Can I say fag?
I prefer if you didn't, but I guess you can.
Oh, okay.
You can't stop.
Well, okay. Well, I won't say it in the future then. I won't. But yeah.
So did you make this site, or is this an example?
This is just an example of a site that exists that somebody else has made.
What the hell, Zach?
You're not getting my research papers. Nobody's getting them. They're mine. They're secret.
They're to be unearthed once I die.
They're my forbidden knowledge.
My forbidden knowledge in my will.
Yeah.
This is your house to leave, Zach.
Literally.
Just fucking website of Adventure Quest code and your personal story. Mix in with some other shit.
I'll title it My Struggle.
Yeah. My
quest. My love quest. Wait, no.
Okay. So you're watching Digi. I assume Digi's the one who got you into the PCP.
Yeah. It was literally Digi that got me in. Yeah. And mostly just because of anime reviews. I didn't even like the guy that much. I'm referring to them at the time, not trying to be transphobic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what you always say, Zach.
It
When
is.
you burned down that Orlando, when you shot up that Orlando nightclub, that's what you said.
It was me.
I'm not.
I did it.
Yeah.
I
Um.
suppose.
So, were you ever a fan of any of the other PCP members after outside of
I
the
mean,
podcast?
Ben, I always liked. I think he has very interesting videos, and also he has like other stuff that he does, which is cool. I watched, and I think he's my favorite now, like by far, easily.
Of the two
Um,
on the podcast, who's your favorite?
yeah,
I thought you said you weren't trying to be
uh,
transphobic, Zach.
I'm sorry. Then there was I did watch Best Guy Ever, but I did not like him as much as like a few others you've already interviewed did obviously
See
like
tall.
yeah. Like I just liked like his funny Smash Bro videos. Those were funny, haha.
Those
And
are
then
good.
like the anime ones I did not care about, quite frankly.
The
I
best,
thought his reviews were shit.
the best, I almost said Sean. The best guy ever videos are the
Yeah.
one where he doesn't talk and he does something visual.
Yeah, it's like a meme edit. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, anything that doesn't have to do with him personally.
I did
Or
like
no need, in fact.
yeah, it's more like liking No Nibra, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
truly. I love that boy.
I was saying without no need,
Without No Nibra.
No need did it with Yagawa, so.
Oh, I see. Oh, so that's who we have to blame.
Yes, anyway.
To bring in, what do they go by? Give and take.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Well, because I was gonna reference the Hypocrite channel.
Yes, Hypocrite.
Because they did a review of Adventure Quest on there. And they talked about Adventure Quest World slightly. And it's a very funny review. I do like that. Go check it out.
Okay, we'll put the whole review in right now.
No. Okay, do we have to like not talk?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna edit it. I'm not gonna edit around. I'm just gonna put the video on top while we're talking.
Oh, so it's like a director's commentary.
Yeah, it's a director's commentary. No, I will not.
I'm not watching it, but
yeah. What do you think's happening right now on screen, Zach?
This is like a Mr. Science Theater. I fucking watched that shit as a kid. Oh my god, Mr. Science Theater is probably why I'm so quirked up.
I just remember seeing those ads in the theaters, like Mystery Science Theater in town for one weekend. Well, in theaters one weekend, and it's like, oh, they say funny things over. I can just watch Nostalgia Critic. Why would I watch that in theater?
I like how the equivalent. That's what we equivalated to.
Yeah.
Is that even a word?
Yeah, maybe it can be.
I'm gonna use it.
I mean, they just say things over a movie.
Equivocate. That's the word.
Equivocate. Yeah.
Before anyone calls me the fuck out. All right.
So how'd you get into the pro? So you're watching the PCP. Radcon 1's happening. Radcon 2's happening. Did you get in?
Oh yeah, where did I get in?
Yeah, where'd you get in?
A little bit before Radcon 3, but
that's
only a little bit more.
I think that might be the farthest so far. I forget what Sean was.
Yeah,
but that's the farthest so far. You're a new boy.
Yeah, I am a new. I did watch like.
You went back and like got to the back.
Yeah, I watched all of them like at least twice. I think at the time Radcon 4 was like going around at least. Mostly, obviously, most of the highlights because like some of the earlier episodes, they did the thing we did where we kind of peaked early, sort of thing.
How dare you?
How very dare we don't make episodes.
I don't think. I'll let you finish, but I disagree.
I mean, okay, they did have like better episodes also as they went on as well. Like around the 80s, I think post 100, there's only like a handful that I really liked, and then obviously the further we go down the timeline, things get darker and darker. I haven't watched a PCP episode in months.
Neither have I.
Maybe a whole ass year. Might be a whole ass year, unironically.
So you said, do you think around the time the voicemail god showed up and went downhill?
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder who that person is. That mysterious voicemail god.
Yeah, whoever he is.
Smile.
Yeah. Do you really think the phone on peaked early? What episode do you think we peaked on? What time?
Oh, okay. Well, there's like I think Tits and Ats is a pretty. I've shown that to people and they've liked it.
Might be a peak. You're right.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I think the peak is the UHC.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe because that was a really fun time as well.
Maybe.
Oh, I was thinking of doing a UHC. This only matters to like the people on the server. So anyone listening to this, sorry, you're not invited. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a UHC on the server. What do you think, dude? You want to play?
Well, I'm not on the server, Zach.
I know you're not on, but like you can always sneak in.
Sneak into
the
the
back door is open. I've unlocked it.
Maybe.
I mean, wink, wink.
Yeah. Coming through the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'll be down.
Just don't let Jelly see you.
Yeah. Yeah, Jelly might not let me back in. He always gets
might not.
he always gets mad when I ask him, like, "Hey, can you let me in?" He's like, he gets so mad. He's like, "Just let me in. Why is it such a big deal?"
Yeah, it literally takes like 5 seconds.
It takes 2 seconds. He's such a baby.
2 seconds to get the 2 seconds to think about it, and then 1 second to.
Well, Jelly doesn't think, so he can cut out that time.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he's not like Kajoro.
Yeah, who's constantly. He's the thinker, the dinker. Yeah. So you watched Radcon 3 happening. Radcon 4 is coming up. What makes you say, you know what? I'll give these people $100.
I give them 200.
Okay. What makes you say I'll give?
I'm on the poster, motherfucker.
Oh,
you see my skeleton?
Yeah, I do.
Every night you go to bed because I know you had the poster near your bed.
I have it in a drawer somewhere.
I have it in my closet. And I'm on it. So yeah. I mean, you're on it too, but
yeah, a lot of people are on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people we know.
I don't think Rito's on it.
No, Vito's poor. Vito only paid $100.
He didn't spend the extra. What was it, like $50 or whatever? He chose like the weird, awkward, like middle tier, didn't he?
I think it's me, you, Sean, Simon, and Ceetol, and Shinny.
Yeah.
Shinny's on it too.
Oh yeah, Shinny. Yeah, Shinny.
Is Kajora on it?
Oh no, yeah. Kajora's on it because you see his little symbol.
Oh yeah.
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 So yeah, I just what caused me to pay it? It's because I missed out on Radcon 3, and Radcon 3 was sick.
Interesting.
At least from the videos I've saw, and then Radcon 2 also looked neat. The first Radcon looked lame.
You know, that's interesting. Radcon 1 was, it was the first one. It was just a thing. I feel like most people I've talked to have said Radcon 2 was better than Radcon 3. But you disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
I really liked the side material, like all the little things that happen because of Radcon 3. So that's what I was there for. Like the actual Radcon, maybe I'd like the core content for that because there was like side stuff they did, right? And that's why I liked. I don't know. I just thought it was neat. That's just my.
On the other hand, Radcon 2 had Jeff too.
True.
So,
yeah. I don't know.
Had the plebe and the weeb. Come on, Zach.
I wasn't a big fan of the plebe and the weeb.
You don't like the plebe and the weeb?
It's not that I don't like it. It's just it's not as a lot of people really like it, but I'm it's a thing.
Radcon 2 has a documentary. You like that?
It do? I can't remember. It's been too long. It's been so long since I've rewatched anything.
I made on my YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't watch your YouTube. No, I do. I literally don't remember. I'm sorry, dude.
Maybe I liked Radcon 2 more because I made the documentary.
I think you did like Radcon 2, so you just remember it better than me, and I got nothing, champ. My head empty.
Yeah.
My skeleton
head. Go watch the documentary I made. Waiting for Jesse.
I'll do that after the interview.
You should. We're watching it right now. Sure. Pull it up, Noiba.
Yeah.
This is just like the
layer it over the give and take review if it's still going. Yeah. This is a commentary over that as well. Yeah.
So Radcon 4 Discord server. What were your first impressions, Zach? What do you think?
I was very put off by the people in there. I'm not gonna lie.
You say that, but you were the one who was always like, "Hey, anyone want to join call? Anyone want to talk in VC?"
Yeah, well, because I wanted to try to make some friendos who liked the PCP. Because I was like, hey, they're probably normal people. They're probably fine. I talked to the first person I talked to on that server was riddle my ass Batman. Who is a very interesting fellow. He's mostly not putting on a character either. He just is like that.
Like most of us, we are just like that.
Yeah, he was an interesting guy.
He's nice.
Yeah, he's nice enough. Yeah, he's a very nice person.
You do seem to attract the head cases, Zach, like Oracle.
Well, because what? Oh no, don't break up Oracle. It's just because like what I'll do when I'm new to a server is I'll just hop in the call and then like put music on or just sitting there waiting for the one motherfucker who's like, what's that guy about? What's he doing?
Yeah, and for the longest time it didn't work.
It did not.
No one wanted to talk to you because
yeah,
we smelled weird and had a funny icon of a skeleton. Which is it's scary.
But like the dancing plague that happened in France, eventually, people started to join me.
Yeah.
And then we all died or something from exhaustion.
Yeah. So you were there. I don't remember you being part of the conversation. Oh, you were part of the conversation.
I was
there. The Jewish conversation, the JC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The first pronoun, the first contact of pronoun. I think we could fairly call it that. Where
proto-pronoun.
Jelly and makes Jew jokes. People get me and Kajor trying to join them, and everybody gets mad. There's a big kerfuffle about it with Give and Take and HGB guy and some other people, I'm sure. You were a part of that, weren't you? And you were sort of because people started talking about like irony and like something else or something. So a lot of dumb arguments in that server.
Yeah. I was one of the causes of like one of the big dumb ones.
Yeah, people. That's the reason why I brought up your tone earlier. Right, we jumped ahead, and now we're jumping to that point.
The head.
We're jumping to on your head, making you fall down like dry bones in Super Mario.
Oh no.
It's because your robotic speech did cause another kerfuffle where people were like, we can't understand you. What are you fucking saying? We literally don't understand you.
What do your words mean?
How did it make you feel, Zach? How did that make you feel?
I felt alienated. It hurt.
I didn't think people were going hard. Like I recognize you as
it was just like I just didn't understand those people, like how they could not understand what I was saying. I was like mostly frustrated.
You had some point about not enjoying Digi's content or something?
No. It was Digi said something so moronic. It was like, I'm not gonna watch the rest of Gunslinger Girl or read the manga because I'm afraid it'll ruin my view of the sort of what I've already seen or read. And I'm like, it's a very stupid thing to say. Because I don't know how you can't divorce A from B. Yeah, like they're part of the same series, right? But like you can just be like, oh yes, this part is good. I still like this part. This part's good. I don't know how you all of a sudden, because you read something that is tangentially or is just like straight up related, right? But it is like years later that it comes out, like with the anime and or like it's a continuation of the manga. I mean, you can just say the parts you like. You don't have to. It's not like all of a sudden just because you have new information, the old stuff you enjoyed is now bad. That doesn't happen. It's still good.
No, sometimes it does happen.
Nothing's changed here.
Sometimes it does happen. Zach.
Okay, maybe for some people, I just can't understand that as a way of thinking. It doesn't work.
If you eat half the sandwich and you're like, this is a pretty good sandwich, but you keep eating the sandwich and it has shit in it, I think you would like.
The first half, I'd remember the first half of the sandwich.
But you would not like, oh man, why did the fuck did I eat that?
Really fucking sucks.
Yeah, then you're left with the taste of shit in your mouth, Zach, and no one wants to taste shit in their mouth.
Oh yeah. Ever consider I'm a copophiliac?
I have considered that, yes.
I'm not, but if I was.
I didn't say you were. I said I considered it.
But if I was, though.
Okay. I mean, it's a free country.
It's a free country. God bless.
God bless. Oh, who said we forgot to rise to the national anthem when we started this podcast.
You're right. Fuck.
Oh, I'm such a fool. How embarrassing. More podcasts should start with the national anthem.
They should. God. Yeah. That would be amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
You just tune into like some random podcast or whatever. It's just you keep swiping through a bunch of different podcasts, and they all just keep starting with the national anthem. Oh, it'd be funny.
I've opened podcasts. Some podcasts I listen to. I'll just say it's a super mega cast. They have Kroger ads on the fucking ad, and I was so confused when a Kroger ad said I pressed play on a podcast and an ad for Kroger's grocery store started playing. I was like, is this like a fucking virus in my computer? Is this like a fucking corporate trying to take my information? It was like, no, they just have an ad, and I was like, I didn't understand it, so I don't listen to that podcast anymore. I hate ads in podcasts in general. This is why you guys remember when
Yeah,
the Dragon's Treasure thing happened?
yeah. Actually, I was gonna bring that up. Dragon's Treasure, everybody. Use code Pronon.
Yeah.
You get 5% off your order, and we get a little kickback.
We get nothing. We get pennies.
Yeah, we do. It goes to our crypto account is what it was supposed to go to. However, I think we literally lost I think it was $1.60 we made off that ad. That I would always push because I always thought it was a funny bit. Because like I think if you make it a funny bit, it's no longer like cringe. But if it is just like an ad read, I feel like those are really cringe and annoying, and I always skip them.
Zach, the podcast literally just had the ad read.
Yeah, and it was funny.
No, it was not funny. It was just
It was a good bit.
Hey, Scoob, go to Dragon's Treasure and get $5.
That's hilarious. That's comedy.
It was embarrassing. I left the server for 1 fucking minute, and you guys were doing Dragon's Treasure ad, and I was like, I had to come back. These people, like, what are they doing?
People. What do you mean by these people?
You know what I mean, Zach. The Prononers.
Oh, you're all the same.
You're all the fucking same to me. Ants beneath my boot, etc., etc. But speaking of Pronon, you and me, was I maybe the first person to join the VC with you besides like that fateful day?
That fateful day, yeah, it was you then Jelly. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I was in a.
Yeah. If it was Jelly then you, I don't know if things would be.
That's a dark timeline.
Yeah, that's a dark timeline.
But Jelly was the first server owner. And we did Christchurch instead of the other guy.
Yeah, we as a group.
Yeah.
We went down to Australia and then took a flight to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Except in this timeline,
that would work. That would be everybody. Oh God.
Yeah, that's a good thing it didn't happen.
Yeah, and instead of subscribe to PewDiePie, we would have said
subscribe to
Dragon's Treasure's Tea.
Oh yeah.
Use code Pronon, and then we blow some poor motherfuckers' heads out.
No.
Oh God, it's terrible. That's
yeah, that might still
Thank
happen.
God we didn't have that timeline.
Yeah, exactly. There's a million timelines where a different Pronon member joined the call first, and another universe is spin off.
Yeah, it's like Steins Gate.
Yeah, but maybe this is the best one, even if it does suck.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe.
But I tricked you. I somehow gaslit you into buying Cultural Cat Girl Uku Nuku.
I mean, I asked you, hey, is this a good anime? And
what did I say?
You said something
no.
like it was.
I said no. But you should
no,
watch
yeah,
it.
You said no, but I should watch it. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
And it was the best decision. And we're still together to this day.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, when the call.
Woo. Oh yeah.
We've been in a call since then. Yeah.
What was I thinking? Takes off ring.
I'm sorry, kid.
No. Can't end this way.
Zach, there's been a long-running debate in the Pronon community, and it's something you've always fought, something I've always held the truth for. Mm-hmm. The phrase "Don't trust this man." Who came up with it?
I uttered it. You're the one that made the logo and everything.
Who deserves credit?
You've done you're 90% of the work. You're 90%.
So we're finally admitting that I deserve credit for.
No, I always said that. I've always said that. Every time I've brought it up, I said I'm the one that came up with the phrase. Would you trust this man? You're the one that did like everything else. That's how I've always thought.
Jamie, pull it up. I think we have video
Nanibra?
evidence of you.
Nanibra, are you here still? Turn off all the other stuff. Just put the clip. He's not going to do any of this. If you even get Nanibra to do this.
Yeah, I get Nanibra to do a final pass on every edit I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I work for him actually.
He's just going to put like a spinning Pikachu in the background.
That's what he does. Because I tell him to. I'd happily pay him hundreds of dollars to do that.
Just for the
just an audio file with a spinning Pikachu. It's gonna save me trouble. I'll just do that for this podcast. Saving the trouble of doing artwork for it.
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, that's right. You do normally do artwork and stuff, right?
I didn't do it for Jellies or Ceetols, but I did it for Sean's because I had a really good idea with the Joker one. And then I had another good idea with the Ritos, which was for the Cleopatra and Caesar.
That one's probably my favorite, like background art. I
don't
know about you. I do stare at podcasts sometimes when I listen to them. I'm just like, yeah.
Just mouth drilling for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Just hoping it this is the worst fucking hologram I've ever seen 3D puzzle.
When is it gonna move?
Yeah. Something's happening. Your vision's just so fucked up that you think it is moving.
Yeah, exactly. That's why when the spinning Pikachu's in the background, of course I'll paint it.
Spinning Pikachu is hypnotic. I'll say it. Yeah. You just kind of want to stare at it forever.
It's like the real life version of the Hypno Frog.
Yeah, it's like the real life version of methamphetamine.
Ooh.
Steamed hams. That's what you sound like. You always run with Seymour.
Seymour.
I feel like we do have a Seymour and Chalmers relationship. Yeah. Well, Zacdeath, I made it. Despite
oh,
you're good.
Sorry, I can't do this bit. Oh god.
Maybe that'll be the art.
Oh man,
that's good.
It's just me with like steamed hams.
Yeah, just bone burger. Zacdeath family bone burgers. Dumb.
Very dumb.
Pronon, right? Pronon.
Pronon. Yeah, back to topic.
What were you thinking joining the Pronon, Zach?
What were you thinking?
Because you were part of the original.
Yeah.
You might have been the first person to join the server, actually.
I can check that.
Because I think I would have made the server, and then I would have sent. I feel like at that point, Jelly was definitely not because he was asleep. It wasn't Simon. It wasn't Ceetol.
He was asleep.
And I don't think it was Rita. I think it might have been you.
I do like that Jelly would be asleep. It's so fitting.
Yeah, that's all he does.
It was me. It was okay. No. It was Rito, then me, then Ceetool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then a few hours later,
Jebby Leaner. I think that technically makes you second in command, Zach.
I guess.
Of Pronon. You're technically the rightful heir to the throne. Like we skipped past you.
No, I'm a royalist. I support the. Actually, I support the Dune monarchy, but that died. So.
Yeah.
So then I had to support my brother, my biological brother now, because me and Rito do look alike.
Allegedly.
I support him to the throne.
Yeah.
And then he had his time, I think. Did he?
No.
Did he ever run the server? No, he didn't. He didn't get the server. That's right. Even though we had a vote and he won. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But then we said, fuck democracy.
No, wasn't it Shinny who said that? It was, okay, I had it. I gave it to Ceetol. Ceetol gave it to Eleazar. Eleazar gave it to Shinny. And Shinny was like, lol, jelly.
Yeah, he was like lol jelly. Oh, no. Didn't we do like a Rumble Royale?
No, then because it's my fault. It's funny if we just say jelly. Shinny did it on himself.
Oh, yeah. The Rumble Royale, it's not real. Don't look it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on the internet. It's just for us.
It's not there. You can't find it. I wasn't even there for that. I don't even know what happened.
You went there for the Royal Rumble? I'll send you the video. I'll send you the highlight. The video.
Oh, you did actually record?
I recorded it. I'll send you the video. It's not good. It's not funny.
It's not funny?
But I'll send you the video if you want to see it.
No, I want to see it.
Yeah, Simon wasn't there either.
Yeah,
Uh,
apparently I took out like 5 guys. Apparently.
yeah, with your mouth and butt.
Yeah, I can take 5 guys.
Burgers and fries.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Hamburgers. Uh,
Hamburgers.
uh,
No, we can't. We can't just do that bit over and over again. Oh
So Zach, what's your favorite phone on memory? Was it the Gundam cast?
no, that was awful. That turned out awful too. Rito should have just told us we had shitty audio, but he was like, "No, I'll just keep working with it." I was like, Rito, why didn't you tell me? I sounded like like ass, like awful, like garbaggio.
He didn't want to be rude.
I don't know. Favorite memory. I mean, there's so many good ones. God. Anytime where we're just like fucking around is very funny. Like, just all the times we would like just do bits. The Among Us was really funny.
I think Among Us was probably the end of phone on. If I'm being honest.
But that's before the UHC. So you're saying there was a low point and then it spiked up and then
no,
plateaued?
I said the UHC is a joke, Zach.
Oh, okay.
That might actually be the end of the death nail of phone on.
The UHC, but it was so fun. Still waiting on Oblivion's.
Yeah. So yeah. So have the people who made this, who are watching this right now on the channel, have they seen the end of the UHC? Oh no.
I think so. No, they've seen it. They've just not seen
the winner's perspective.
The perspective of Oblivion Fall.
Who won the thing?
No, they did not. Oh no, they did.
They did win.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Jelly did. Jelly's team did. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Oblivion won.
Yeah. Jelly's team did because they peppered them with crossbows. Because Oblivion's team just didn't have crossbows.
I don't know if that's true.
I'm pretty sure that's true. I may be wrong. I may be misremembering history.
I feel like the biggest kick in the pants about it is that they won and they didn't give us the footage.
I swear. Oh, I mean, this is like, it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't.
It's a fucking Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Real viewers, real and honest, true fans, please, in the comments, tell us which one is the liar and which one's telling
who's the
truth.
plebe and who's the weeb.
Yeah. Ooh. Which one? Wait, what was that series you had with Shinny?
Who's the Sugoi boys?
Sugoi boys. Yeah.
Who's Sugoi and who's the boy?
No, who's ooh. Well, I mean, we don't want to say you're the boy though.
Well, I'm the Sugoi one. That's the.
Oh, always, yeah.
Always Sugoi. Just by process of elimination.
Sugoi desu.
Sugoi desu. Sugoi boys was one of the first. Came out after episode 8, and it was the best video on the channel, and we never made another one.
What do you mean pro and non-existent?
Phonon is a contentious babe.
It's controversial.
Controversial.
They always have bad
lots of dislikes, lots of likes.
Downs. Yeah.
Well, there always like lots of likes and dislikes. It's very controversial.
It is weird. Yeah, they do get a lot of likes. It's compared to the show anyway. It's like why did the show like? Sometimes it wouldn't get a lot of likes. Other times it would. It was very weird. Inconsistent, I would say.
Yeah. So Zach, do you care to explain why you haven't shown your face to the pronoun? We're your friends. We should know what you look like.
The thing is, I have.
That's not you.
Oh, right.
Zach, if that's you, are you okay with me showing that picture on screen if that's really you?
Please don't show the picture.
So it's not you.
Please don't show the picture.
I know it. I knew it.
Don't show it.
I'm showing it. It's on screen right now.
No! No need for block it. Block it with the Pikachu. Put a Pikachu over it. Don't let anyone see that.
We'll just post the whole phenotype. Never mind. I'm referencing things that I'm not gonna do.
Yeah.
So what do you think's next for the old PA, the PAP?
I think the PAP, if you will.
Yeah, as Sean likes to call it. Like a fucking.
Yeah,
idiot.
I just call it pro. I just call it anon or pro anon.
Yeah, it's no.
It's just
Well, no one says anon, but it is pronoun.
na 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 na.
That's something I fought really hard in the beginning. The branding. It's not PAP. It's not like PCP. It's
Yeah,
pronoun.
PA. It's like it's more like a Adult Swim. AS.
Yeah.
PA. I don't know really. Like we still hang out like every now and then, like weekly at least. But like we don't. It's not really. I mean, I'm planning on doing a tournament to thingy, but we're not like recording it or anything. We're not like making content, guys. It's not happening.
No, we've been making a huge backlog. We're coming back in the new year.
No.
Summer of pronouns coming back.
I mean, some people want to make episodes, but it's just like we're all more busy than we've ever been. I think. I think anyway. Like, and like a lot of us just like don't have the time to do a funny internet show.
Who doesn't have the time to do a
Yeah.
funny internet show? It takes literally an hour.
Yeah, but that's because we would try to do like stupid shit like recording everyone's audio separately, where we should have just done OBS earlier on.
What the?
I remember advocating for that, but people told
That's
me
what
no.
I did that for the last fucking.
I know. We should have just done it from the start. We should have literally just done it. So many problems could have been solved. Probably would have made the audio better anyway.
Probably.
No meme. That's not even a joke.
Yeah.
Fuck Carl or whatever. The fucking
Craig?
bot we tried to use. Craig. Yeah, Craig. I can remember. Fuck anyone named Carl in particular who's listening to this as well.
Zach, I want you to know
if there is 1 in 200.
Every pronoun video for the past year has been recorded with OBS.
Yeah, well, it should have been done that way from the start, is what I'm saying.
Well, from the start is, we all had a lot more free time. I had a lot more free time.
I had a lot more free time because I was in school.
Now you're in jail.
Study. Yeah. But luckily I'm a skeleton, so like I just have to like
step out the bias.
Yeah, I just take apart my butt. I just dry bones myself, and then I like just slowly get through the bars. Takes a while though. Kind of like in a video game where you have to glitch through a wall.
Yeah, he no clipped the fucking jail.
Yeah, exactly.
So, would you want to make more pronoun episodes, Zach?
I am pro making more pronoun, but like, we definitely have to have like less people on per episode than we did because one, I think that's naturally what's going to happen, and I think we just have whoever shows up sort of thing. Instead of like doing what we did in the past where we're like, okay, we're only allowed X many members or whatever. I think we were trying so hard to try hard it for no reason.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like the whole having meetings and shit was so lame, I thought.
Well, I think
and then we stopped it.
I think you're conflating of two eras there. Tryharding when I was doing it was cool. Tryharding when Sean was doing it, not cool.
Okay. Agreed. Real. Because it was just like, this is just pointless.
Tryharding when I was doing it had a purpose because the show was looser. We didn't have everybody wanted to be on. There's 1 billion people in the server, active in the server. Yeah. We had to limit it.
I miss call-ins. I miss those. Those are so
fun. Yeah. But when Sean was doing it, it was bad and like meetings.
Well, yeah, because it was like
even I didn't ask for meetings.
Yeah.
Meeting.
I think it was mostly whose idea? I don't even know.
It's probably Sean.
Like I would always show up to them for the most part, but like, and then you'd get yelled at or like shit on if you didn't show up. It was just always like, dude, I was just busy, or sorry, I overslept or whatever, or like oh man. It was always just a headache, just extra, like, because it was already hard enough to meet for the fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that we also had to meet outside of that was just like, this is a bad idea.
When I was reading pronoun, I had a philosophy, which was, I will do literally all the work so that all the other people can just have fun and hang out on the server. I will do literally everything. In meetings, and sometimes I did come off as a fascist. Because I made literally every decision and never let anyone make any input. Fair,
but it was the right.
But choice. It was the right choice. You had to make sacrifices if you want everybody to have. Did not everybody have a fun time?
You know what? I think fascism can work.
Fascism can work. This is just that weird Nazi episode of the fuck.
It is. This is like the second time. I'm not even like instigating.
Rich, do you want to go back in time and save Hitler now?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. Save him from himself.
Wake me up inside. I want a Hitler AMV with that Evanescence song.
Yo, that has to be out there. Hold on.
If not, we have to make it.
We have
Let me
to.
open
It's
Notepad.
the only- You're actually making a note of this? Hold on. Hitler,
Evanescence
wake me up.
AMV Hitler. Okay. That'll be the opening to this podcast. One day. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how.
Wait, that's not even the same song. That's not even.
Is it not?
No, that's fucking Oh God, what's the name? That's In the End by
Linkin Park? Oh, that is.
Linkin Park. Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. What is the rap part from Evanescence?
Find an Evanescence crossed with Linkin Park like mashup. Like In the End crossed with what is that song? I know the one we're thinking of. I just can't remember.
No, wait, Bring It to Life.
Yeah, Bring Me to Life. Yeah.
What was
it sounds actually like it would be like crazy. Actually.
What was the other one? Linkin Park. In the End.
In the End. Yeah.
And let me just. There is. No, it's Numb and Bring Me to Life. Oh wait. Oh, it exists. It exists. Zach. Do you want to listen to it?
Yeah, put it in the show.
Put it over the thing. Bring back Retro Quest and the other one.
Yeah, layer it. Or wait, no, take it away. I don't know.
Add them all in. Put this podcast over this podcast, so it sounds like we have a delay.
None of this is gonna happen.
No, it's not. I'm gonna put this in Premiere and export it.
Right away.
Yeah. So I guess that's sort of it, Zach. I think. What's in the future for you? What's in your personal life? Are you doing anything cool?
Actually redacted. Actually not allowed to talk about it.
Okay. Season 1.
For the most part.
Okay. That's what we thought. I don't know if you remember the Vito interview. We joked about your whole interview being redacted. It would just be like blacked out lines because you've keep yourself secure. I have not actually learned anything from talking. Like everything you've said.
No, I've mostly deflected with comedy as per usual.
Yeah. This is not the Zac. This is the Zacdeath evasion techniques. You want to give me something?
Keys. Watch me jangle them.
Give me something, Zach. Give me his new piece of Zach lore. Anything.
Okay. New piece of Zach lore. What can I make up on the spot? I mean,
what's your middle name?
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Because we already know your first name, Zach.
I do have two though.
Yeah, just give me one of them.
Sure, I guess. Fine. We're gonna be lame about it. It's and now bleep this. No, I'm joking. It's Wolfgang.
That's not true. You're lying to me. You're fucking Zach. I invite you onto the podcast to do an interview, and you fucking lie to me in my face. First the picture, and I Wolfgang. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Wolfgang. This used to be my nickname in high school.
No, it's not, Zach. No one believes that. Yeah, stop lying.
People called me Wolfgang. All right.
You're a freak. No one believes you.
You're a freak.
You're no talent. I was popular on stage in 1975. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
That's how
Who the fuck am I?
Yeah. I saved it this whole time. I've gone a long time without saying it, but time for the catchphrase, the comedy duo catchphrase. Shut up, Zach. That's what I want to say to you right now. It's been so long, but there's the payoff for this podcast. And I think no, you can't shut. Okay, well, it is over, so I guess you can't actually shut up. But you do have to say goodbye to the audience, as you know. You can't be rude.
I couldn't not say goodbye to the audience. I love you, audience. You're my favorite.
Yeah.
Come here, little pog champs. Come here.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Nothing. You couldn't give me anything, Zach. You couldn't give me hot details.
I gave you a thingy.
Yeah, but I wanted a real one, Zach.
That was real.
That's not. Show me your driver's license. Black out everything else except your name and the Wolfgang part. I just want Zach Wolfgang Death.
That's not happening.
You can black it out. Literally, you can black it out. You can cross.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Why? Because you're lying.
Because I'll miss something else in the picture that gives away something, or there'll be a fly in the room.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with the Zach?
You're gonna ask the hacker known as 4chan. Okay, I'm not trusting you.
Zach, this is why we can't trust you, because you don't have proof. You have literally no source. This research paper's about it. Just watch this YouTube video.
I am the research.
You have
paper.
no source. No source.
I am the authority.
No
this
source.
This is argument from authority, and I am it.
Zach, no source Death. That's your fucking name.
That's my nickname. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they call me.
Get out of my.
Say, man, that guy never has sources.
You just make source. I made it up.
Yeah.
Unless it's a riddle.
I made it the fuck up, Zacdeath.
Unless it's a riddle, of course. And the other pieces are coming clear to me now. I still believe you look like Paul Dano.
You can believe it.
In my heart, you have that Paul Dano picture.
You can believe it.
I want you to look like that. You're right. I will believe it. Because the other picture you sent is...
believe it till it's true.
The other picture you sent me is less interesting. And
yeah, because I'm just Rito too. It's just like
yeah, as opposed to Zacdeath too.
He's my long lost brother. This is all it is, bro.
I prefer Zacdeath too, honestly.
The black guy?
Was he black?
Pretty sure.
Yes, I do like him more.
No.
Okay, I guess we're done here. Get out of here, Zach.
Well, yeah, I assumed we were.
No, I've still been recording. I was hoping you would say something after I said. That's why
I said you were trying to get me. I was. See, the thing about that, dude, is I was already calculating for that. I'm the most paranoid motherfucker you will ever find.
Why? Why are you so paranoid?
Because I just am.
I know, but like, the age of don't talk to strangers on the internet is like over, Zach. That was like 2000. That ended when Obama got in office.
He got in office?
Yeah, the presidential office.
How'd they let him in?
He became president.
What?
You know, this is what happens. You don't use social media, Zach. You're not up to date on these things.
I missed a whole president. Damn.
You painted the
now
White
you're
House
gonna
black.
tell me Joe Biden got elected?
How'd you know who Joe Biden? Never mind.
How'd you know that one? How do you not know Obama, but you know Joe Biden? Yeah, I just know hyper specific things.
Yeah.
That's how my brain works.
That's autism.
What?
Okay, leave the call, Zach. I'm done with you. You get your comeuppance later. You get punished.
You leave first.
You
go first.
No, you hang up.
No, you.
Okay.